Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome back to our channel, the place where we hang. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. November 28th, 2024. Hopefully, I'll see you guys at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll break bread, share a bird, sit around the table, and say Happy Thanksgiving. I am going to go live at 4 p.m. for those people that might want to visit. First of all, guys, let me just tell you how much I appreciate you. How much I appreciate the year that you guys have given me. The people that have been with me through this whole year. And, the newer subscribers that are just getting to know me. And if you haven't subscribed, it's Thanksgiving. It's free. Please subscribe. Let's give it a shot. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. Guys, I do appreciate you. And I hope that it shows. I understand how important time is, and the fact that you guys make time for me, and some of you even look forward to spending time with me and look for my videos. I so appreciate that. Please know that. For all of you that have become members, thank you so much. Thank you in supporting the channel. There is no benefit in being a member except in supporting the channel. There's no exclusivity here. I can't do it. For those of you that have bought bracelets and sent super thanks and super chats and all of that stuff, thank you so much. The cash apps and the PayPals, thank you. Thank you. The time you make for me, thank you. So I wanted to talk about something that we have spoken about a little bit, and we've seen it, but there was a video that came across my screen, and I thought, that pretty much shows what it is that I'm trying to say.
He is calm. Where's my child?
Oh, okay, he's here.
I want my child. He is calm. I would like my child. I've talked to Chief Vasquez. I am recording this right now. This is my child. He has special needs. They are refusing to let him out until they saw I was recording. This is how you treat my kid too, I bet. Anthony, come on.
No.
What is wrong? You're not in trouble.
I stabbed.
You're going to come with me, and we're going to talk.
I'm sorry, Mom. I really stabbed.
You know what? I'm going to tell you right now, you didn't do anything.
Of course I did.
Come here. You and I are going to talk.
But the police have just put chains up me.
I know they did.
I could have got arrested for that. What?
You and I are going to talk, and you're going to tell me exactly what happened. Because I guarantee you were probably telling them you were mad. And it probably took another 40 minutes before anyone listened to you. Come on. Let's go.
What to say?
You're going to come home with me and Jeepa. Let's go. Where's Miss Lehman?
Nick Godejohn has autism. He's on the spectrum, okay? So he had mitigating circumstances that weren't taken into account, where Gypsy had fake mitigating circumstances that were taken into account. Well, this video, there has to be so many more people that suffer from this, that are at a disadvantage to this. I thought that the interrogation that Nick had with the police officer was fair. I saw that, I guess it could be, I don't want to say entrapment. She lied to him, for sure. She lied to him. And had he have had the wherewithal, he probably would have stopped and said, can I have a lawyer?
Situation, I had to make sure she was safe. And meaning, I had to make sure she felt like she could be comforted by
you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because, and then the truth is, I'll admit it, I did actually stab her mom. I will admit it.
I know. Okay.
The only reason I did it is because I did it for me and her. That's the real reason I did it. I would have never did it if it was not for me and her.
Okay. So you wouldn't have done it if somebody else would have asked?
No.
Okay.
There's no way I would have did it for anyone else.
Okay, so you just
I
did.
truly do worship her to the point there's nothing I want to do for her.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think you've proved that, right?
Yes.
I think that you've proved that you do what she asked you to do, if that's the case, if she did ask you.
Yeah, she did ask me.
Okay, and she asked you more than once? Did she ask you why you were here?
She asked me more than once because what happened was, at first she wanted
Guys, I want you to remember that Nick was convinced that because the authorities told him that once he told his story to the officer, that he would be able to hug and hold Gypsy one last time. Now, we all know that, come on, that's not going to happen. But Nick believed that. He was so gullible, he believed that. Just think of this. Do you think that if Nick was not on the spectrum, that he would have stopped at some point and said, you know, can I please have a lawyer?
I want a lawyer. Please, sir. Sir? I want a lawyer. Please, I need a lawyer.
Okay, have a seat.
That's all. Because if you think that if he wasn't on the spectrum, that he might have said, you know, maybe let me have a lawyer here. Right then and there, don't you think that maybe there was something done that was unfair? I definitely think that there are many people in Nick's predicament. And I've seen videos of people that are going through something and they're not able to verbalize things as quickly as maybe a police officer wants them to verbalize. And that's scary, especially if it's a bigger person, you know? So I think that there has to be some sort of acknowledgement to there being better training for the police officers, for the investigators. I think this is something that is fallen through the cracks in these people like Nick have fallen through the cracks. I'm not saying put Nick out on the street. I am saying that I definitely don't think Nick would have done this had he not been talked into it. Now, there are people that that aren't on the autism scale that do this, right? In all fairness, right? They're motivated by money. They want to be with somebody. I mean, we hear about it all the time. The thing about Nick is that he didn't really, in my opinion, get fair representation because right away, his interrogation should have been thrown out the window because it's 100% clear that I think had he have realized, he would have said, I need a lawyer. Just let me have a lawyer. Not that he would have made up a story, but his presentation would have been totally different, where he just gave it all up while Gypsy is throwing spaghetti at the wall, anything that sticks. I mean, we hear Gypsy change her mind about what happened. First, what do you mean? My mom. And then, my mom and I are best friends. Why would you think that I would do that? And then it's, my mom said that Nick was like a Jeffrey Dahmer type. And then we saw that, where Nick was just, I had to do this because Gypsy kept telling me this was the only way. Her mom was making her do things. Gypsy was making her mom do things. I mean, that's the truth, right? Because at the end of Dee Dee's life, you know, and I'm sure several months before the end of Dee Dee's life, Dee Dee just didn't become obese and have gout, you know, in 5 days. Guys, tell me what you think in the comments. What do you think about all this stuff? And I mean, do you think that that it should be reevaluated? Do you think that Nick should be sitting where he's at and Gypsy should be joining him, that Gypsy should be where she's at? What do you think? Do you think Nick should go into a halfway house? Do you think that there should be something better for people with some sort of deficiency, autism, some sort of disconnection, some sort of something that they just, it doesn't sink in. It's not real for them. You know, shouldn't there be something? Like, look at the video that I showed you of that kid. I mean, things are so misread so many times. We've had, citizens that couldn't register everything that the police officer was saying to them, and reached into their pocket and ended up getting, because there was nothing in their pocket. And it wasn't even to be disobedient. It wasn't even to be willful. It's just that they couldn't connect it to make it happen that way. It's just there are some people that just have a hard time. And activity and noise and yelling and screaming and a bunch of stuff makes people with autism, it's a sensory overload. And I'm not sure that we have anything that buffers them when there's a situation that arises like this. And that's something that I think needs to be brought to the table. That's something that needs to happen here. You know what I'm saying? I believe Nina touched on that a little bit in something she said. Nina, the beauty influencer. I think Becca touched on something like that too. We were doing a live. I'm pretty sure that Nina touched on that when we were doing the live. And this video really reminded me of that. And
Where's my child?
Oh, okay, he's here.
I want my child. He is calm. I would like my child. I've talked to Chief Vasquez. I am recording this right now. This is my child. He has special needs. They are refusing to let him out until they saw I was recording. Is how you treat my kid too, I bet. Anthony, come on.
No.
What is wrong? You're not in trouble.
I stabbed.
You're going to come with me and we're going to talk.
I'm sorry, Mom. I really stabbed.
You know what? I'm going to tell you right now, you didn't do anything.
Of course I did.
Come here. You and I are going to talk.
But the police have just put shades up me.
I know they did.
I could have got arrested for that. What?
You and I are going to talk, and you're going to tell me exactly what happened. Because I guarantee you were probably telling them you were mad. And it probably took another 40 minutes before anyone listened to you. Come on. Let's go.
What do you want to say?
You're going to come home with me and Jeepa. Let's go.
I'm not saying that a kid should lose his mind and hurt other people. That's not okay either, but there has to be something that's in between. I mean, there has to be something that's in between. And it goes all the way through to when you're interrogating somebody. All right, guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget, be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Thanks, guys.